Tension is kind of a strong word, but can sit on both sides of, as we think about commerce networks wanting control, but also agencies wanting flexibility. I was supposed to be on a panel earlier today, and they actually diverted away from talking about tension and really focusing a little bit more on partnership. So these are true business needs on both sides of the equation, both from the network, but also from the brand and the agency side. So I'm not going to focus on the tension, but it's the true business need and the realities that each of them have. So I think from the agency side, needing to have flexibility on behalf of their advertisers as their distribution changes, their business priorities change, and their budgets change as well. So flexibility is going to be critically important. But as we think about on the commerce media side, wanting control, they're there for revenue, partnership, and the need to grow their business as well. So a little bit of both to answer that.
Christa, what do agencies need to do to bring their own audiences into commerce media more easily?
Agencies are going to need to really more easily integrate into clean rooms. There's a lot of development that goes into being able to bring their own audience data into a retail media network or into an opportunity. So the clean room experience requires a lot of development, a lot of coordination from a partnership standpoint. So it just needs to be a little bit easier in order to encourage agencies to bring their own data.
Christa, do managed service models help scale performance, or do they slow things down?
I think managed service plays an important role when teams on the agency side or the advertiser side might not necessarily have the capability or the capacity to take on the vast emerging opportunities that are coming from a lot of these networks. So managed service allows you kind of to dip your toe into starting to test into these new channels without necessarily having to staff it up on the back end. So I don't think it necessarily slows it down, but it does help you be able to scale actually more quickly, determine the performance, and then determine if you're going to take them on more self-service and then staff up behind it.
Christa, simplicity and scale are constant objectives that agencies need to satisfy. So with that in mind, what does a simpler, more scalable commerce media operating model look like when brands want consistency across dozens of networks?
Yeah, it's an incredibly fragmented market right now as we think about commerce and retail media networks. So simplicity is going to look like consolidation across some of these partners, being able to tap into different retailer audiences and even different inventory. That's going to be the change, tapping into to consolidated inventory across retailers. Is going to help us understand really where their performance is happening, because we're having to measure performance in individual walled gardens and different methodologies across each of the retailers. So truly bringing that into the same place where we can buy and understand performance across inventory and across retailers will really allow us to figure out the right ways to scale.
So Christa, as I mentioned, commerce media is maturing, has definitely reached that established stage across the advertising landscape. So with that in mind, what will define a true partner versus just another platform?
A true partner in this space is going to build with you. So on the agency side, we don't always just want to buy what's for sale. We want to see what else we can build that actually truly solves both the priority of the retailer, the priority of the individual advertiser, and then us as an agency, what we uniquely bring to the table. So we love to co-build solutions as opposed to just providing, we love to co-build solutions as opposed to just handing revenue over for audiences and inventory. A true partner is going to be one that actually co-builds with all three of our priorities in mind.